Hello guys, my name is Mordred and today I'm about to showcase you my top 15 Europe DC Cup deck. A little backstory about this: for the first 2 days I played on different account, so like Friday and Saturday I played on the account that has only tier laments, and I kinda gave up after the like first 2 days because it really didn't go well for me. Like, I was doing very good during the day one, and then I kind of started to struggle. So I gave up during like near day two, and decided to like just switch accounts and kind of play for fun day three, like just to see how far I can take Fire King Snake Eyes and to see like what would happen if I played Fire King Snake Eyes. And let me tell you, like, I started 15 hours before DC Cup was done, and I got 40k points. I played the whole time, like during that time, like we got almost close to 41, which equals to top 15 Europe. I also think if I played more, that I would get much higher, or like if I played more on this account. And now I'm gonna show you the deck that I used for this. So, as you can see, Fire King Snake Eyes, I am taking the approach of Oak and Temple right now. So, I feel like some people are playing Volcanics, some people are swearing on Volcanics, like that it's a like swearing that Volcanics is a good card. I do not agree. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is how I built my deck, and this is how I like it. I don't play Volcanics. I don't play the rank 8. I also don't play OG Garunix. That way I get to feed Temple for like anti-maxi plays. Also, Temple is very good because Temple allows you to go into your standard Snake Eyes lines. So that's why I think Temple is good. I did change the deck list during the DC Cup because I started with 42 cards. I played the Talents and Third Poplar. I didn't play Skyburn, but I changed that because Skyburn is a pretty cracked card, and also like I think 3 Poplar is too much. Like there were so many times that I had hands with multiple Poplars, like, and in those hands it wasn't even the best normal summon. So let's do a rundown. Like, from Snake Eyes Engine we play of course one card, one of Snake Eyes Ash, Snake Eyes Oak. We play one Flampurge. I play Temple. We play Wanted Engine with Triple Witch and one Wanted. And this is pretty much it, you know, two Poplars obviously. That is pretty much it from the Snake Eyes engine, you know, and original Sinful Spoils, of course. That is that from Snake Eyes engine. A little bit like a large Snake Eyes engine, but this is due to me preferring that my deck is more Snake Eyes than it is Fire King. Fire King is there to push, like to give me that final push, and also like to like be big part of my end board, since we can always get island from Phoenix. So that is that for Snake Eyes engine. The like Oak part and stuff like helped me like have better turn 3. For example, I was playing against a lot of tier, and a lot of tier tend to like actually exhaust your resources pretty well with shufflers, um, and like chain blocks and some other stuff. Like, they sometimes do play through your board, and like, you know, even though they cannot build their own board, like, because it takes a lot of their own gas to break yours, it's still a problematic, where when you have original Sinful in graveyard as follow-up, you know, even if they don't shuffle it, but you like all of your Snake Eyes cards are in graveyard. You like, they got rid of your island and stuff like that. Like, then you are kind of top decking. You like hope to see something. But if you can just OSS into Oak, like, it becomes infinitely easier, especially if you have Link Kuribo in graveyard to dodge targeting effects and stuff. So I like Oak. I like Oak. I wouldn't cut it. I wouldn't really change anything about the how much Snake Eyes engine. I'm gonna talk about Temple a little bit later, but for now let's go to Fire King engine. For Fire King engine, I played one Phoenix. I played one Arvata. I played one Garunix. I played triple Kirin. And I play Island and Sanctuary. Fire King engine is insane. It won me so many stun matchups. Um, that's like part of the reason why I didn't run Subversion, because I ran Skyburn. I didn't run Subversion because, you know, if I have to deal with Fossil Dine or something like that, I will just you know, get Temple of Poplar and try to walk over it. Obviously, it's not as good when you can Subversion Fossil Dina and stuff, but I really didn't want to play another brick in this deck since it does brick. Like, it sometimes does brick, but when it doesn't brick, it's the craziest deck ever. It's the craziest deck ever, literally. Arvata, obviously, pretty big piece for your end board, pretty crazy card. It did miracles for me. Just even like starting turns. I don't even care about seeing Snake Eyes Ash. If I can see Arvata plus Switch in my hand, I'm happy. Like that plays mostly around Maxi. You know, if their opponent has one hand trap, that is gonna be very impactful. It plays around it. It completely plays around Nibiru if that is their only hand trap. Even though this deck has lines that play through Nibiru anyways. But yeah, Fire King Engine did miracles. I would also like add to Fire King Engine. I would add do a little Chimera. It's very good because after you play around Nibiru, because you can, even before going into OSS, if you open, for example, Witch and Bonfire, or like even if you open just Snake Eyes Ash, you can still, or like even only Witch, like all of those kind of can play around Nibiru. But this card is very good. Like, it makes Promethean Princess so easily. Like, if you have 2 fires left on the field, you just make it, pop it with Island, and then you get whatever you want. It really did miracles for me during the Duelist Cup. Now, I would like to talk about non-engine choices. Shoutouts to you though, actually, for like Gamma technology, because like he's like swearing on Gamma. Literally, like if it's up to him, it's the best hand trap ever. And I actually agree. Gamma was crazy. So many people don't care about Gamma. So many people, like, when they see you do your combo, like, if they have one hand trap, they'll just be, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna high roll, right? And they are gonna maxi original Sinful Spoils, they're gonna Ash original Sinful Spoils, like when you have no cards, no monsters on the field. They will even sometimes Ash Bonfire, which is, I don't understand really, unless it's top decking situation, but okay. But yeah, Gamma did miracles as well. Gamma, crazy good card. Obviously we have Maxi, we have Triple Ash, that's standard. Triple Imperm, choosing Imperm over Veiler, it's just a better card. One Nibiru, some people played more. Some people, like, during DC Cup, like within my testing group and within people I knew, like, were like also thinking that more nibs are good because people don't play around it. In my personal experience, people did play around it. So I'm only like playing only one as a draw of Maxi, you know, or if I see it if my opening hand, I'm not mad. So it's a pretty good card. I like this choice of non-engine. You can play Veiler, obviously. You can play like whatever, but I think these are the best hand traps right now. I think Veiler just is not cutting it. Honorable mentions for non-engine is TTT. I think TTT is good, but it's not good if you can't play yourself. So, like, if you open TTT, Oak, I don't know, Garunix, and I don't know, Flamberge and stuff like that, or like another hand trap, you really can't play, and like in that case TTT is just another brick. But it's very good if you get Max Seed or something like that, so you can like maybe rip off their only starter, or like it's FTK. If you get hand trapped, you're not stopped, and you can look at your hand. That's insta win. Going second card is okay, but it's not crazy because Rescue Ace can play very well around it if they want to. They don't really have to use monster effects that often, so I think it's good. I don't think it breaks even Rescues, because even if you stay still Appaloosa with it, it's still not good enough sometimes. So like I think TTT is going first card, but it in my case it felt like a win more card. So that's why I decided to cut it in the end. Another card that I wanna talk about, that is not non-engine, but I didn't give it much attention, is Temple. Temple, I know some people think it's not good. I know some people think that it's not efficient, and it doesn't have a lot of synergy with Fire King Island, because like it's your secondary field spell. Card is good. Card is good. it as I said, helped me run over stun decks. It helped me even sometimes as follow-up, like if I can put Flamberge back from my graveyard, so I can just trigger it again once I go through my princess and stuff. So it was good. It helps playing around Nib very good because it provides free sense for Witch, OSS, Oak, Ash, anything you want. I really think it was very good, at least for me. I liked it. Obviously we have crossouts and cold buys, we have bonfires, we have 1-for-1. Some people don't play 1-for-1. I think 1-for-1 is good. And yeah, that is that for the main deck. Like obviously Kirin, the MVP of dodging like cantrips on your normal summons, tilting opponents that insta scoop. It was crazy. Extra deck is mostly standard. As you can see, I'm not playing rank 8 because without Ulcanix there is no point. But I do play Link Kuribo, obviously crazy good card. I don't play secondary Link 1 like Relinquished Anima, you know, even though I play Celine. I don't run it. But Link Kuribo is crazy good. Now, next card, Nightmare Phoenix. Nightmare Phoenix clears back row. It is a good Link 2, like if you need to burn through Link 2 when you get nipped and stuff, you can just go Phoenix and then like link off into Princess that way without losing any important engine like extra deck piece. It is very good. It is very good. Sunlight Wolf was kind of my main, like part of my main line to play around Nib because it recycles me like Flamberge to hand or Fire to pop. And I just make Appaloosa. It is a very good card. It can recycle Ash. If you have to Ash Maxi, you just get Ash back. Like it's just free value. It's too good to pass on. I wouldn't cut Sunlight Wolf. I don't like it in Pure Snakes, but I like it in this version because like this version can produce even more bodies with Fire King engine. Hita, self-explanatory. Fire meta. Your whole deck is fire. Hita crazy good. IP, your endboard piece, you know, you use it even to make Amblowell, so you can revive it later, or you can just make it if you go through your standard Snake Eyes combo and just put it back in back row with Flamberge. So like it's very solid card. Dark the same as Hita. SP, the best Link 2 in the game right now, also self-explanatory. Celine helped me play around Nib because you can make Celine with Witch and for example Sunlight Wolf, and then you can just make Appaloosa while still having 2 bodies on field for dual little Chimera. It's very good for Link Climb. I like it, especially like in grind games. You know, like a lot of times, like people saw me go Celine, like even without access to extra deck, they just saw me go Celine and they scoop. Like I even don't have a decent Link 4 to go into, they still scoop. Like it's crazy good. Even if I like, you know, when you burn through Princess and you wanna make Amblowell for Zelantis, you can go like into Celine, into Amblowell, into Zelantis. So you know, people just when they see Celine, when they see that you have lethal, they scoop. Usually, you know, everybody wanted to save time. It worked very well for me. Promethean Princess, self-explanatory, crazy good card. There is no need to explain anything about Promethean Princess. It's just everywhere. Amblowell is part of your end board anyways. From time to time, sometimes I end on Appaloosa, sometimes I end on Amblowell. Depends on my hand and cards, you know, cards that I have in play. But Amblowell is very good. Pop it with Arvata, pop it with Kirin, revive IP, then that also triggers the Garunix, and then you get just free bodies for IP, etc, etc. It's just good. Crazy card in this deck. Appaloosa, endboard main piece, strongest, probably strongest Link 4 in the game. Zelantis, crazy OTK tool, crazy like helper around playing around evenly matched. Crazy against stun because they usually. I mean, from what I saw, like they summoned water barriers touching me so many times. Go Zelantis effect, set barriers touch to play, crazy good. We have Raging Phoenix, OTK tool, self-explanatory. If you played any Snake Eyes in any capacity, you know what I'm talking about. And last card choice is Goddess. Goddess is surprisingly good because people don't expect it when they see this. Because Goddess is your flex spot in this deck usually. Goddess is your flex spot, and not many people decide to run it. It's very good against Noir. You know, if they happen to not draw Maxi, like if Purley has a little bit weaker opener, they don't draw 12 cards. It is a very decent card to out-Nor if they're afraid to spin, if they want to gamble sitting on it and stuff. To play around talents, obviously taken and stuff like that. It's good card. It's good card. Like some people are not even gonna use their SP, you know, and they're waiting for certain monster to use their SP on. You can just link off their SP into Goddess. Keep playing. You can link off opponent's Flamberge, negate the effect to summon from graveyard. You can negate Princess with it. I just like Goddess very much. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. This is the deck that got me top 50 in Europe in this DC Cup after only 1 day of playing. Next DC Cup, I will not make the same mistake. I will play the best deck, and I think I can do much better than 40k. Like, if I had more time, I would definitely go up to 50-60. But it is what it is. Once again, thank you. If you like the video, you can comment, you can share, you can subscribe. You can also follow me on my Twitch channel, where I'm alive almost every day playing this deck, playing a lot of other decks. And yeah, that's it. Stay safe and goodbye, guys. See ya.